Oh, look at the movement of the camera motivated by her hands. The new Wuthering Waves character trailer just dropped for Hiyuki, Let There Be Snow. We're going to break down the cinematic language. Make sure to check out my entire Wuthering Waves playlist if you enjoy your time. All right, let's do it.
Hiyuki, do you wish to become a Miko?
Ooh, nice opening shot tracking the pedal.
Flowers bloom. Thus I rise.
Withholding the face, withholding the eyes. Focusing on the naturalistic elements, like the pedals.
An infinite cycle.
Still haven't seen her eyes. Focusing on the elegance, look at the shoes.
Along the way,
Look at the outfit, still hasn't opened her eyes.
reduced to fields of frozen white.
Really, really cool intro for the character. Still haven't seen her eyes. Still withholding it. It's almost like she's like a sacred being. Like it's almost too much to look at her. And she has the traditional garb, and I think it's really cool. And there it is. Yeah, we finally get a peek.
Before them now, I offer this dance.
And then we get the close-up. Yeah, really, really cool intro. I mean, that's almost a minute of withholding. Then we finally get the striking image. But look at the eyelashes, almost like some sort of sacred being, sacred creature. And of course, the eyes mimicking. The color use here is really, really good because the eyes are mimicking the petals. And just look at this framing, man. You got the color of the kimono, and in the background you have this beautiful, beautiful gateway, the shrine. Just absolutely gorgeous. Really, really punching in on those colors throughout, but I love this opening shot. If you talk about a character intro, do you wish to become a Miko? We get this question asked, and then to me it asks a lot of questions, and not being a lore master, not having played the game, what's a Miko? Some sort of distinction, you know? Then I love how the flower petal settles, and then we settle the camera as well, tracking over to her.
Thus I rise.
And again, we're learning about the characters through action.
Speak your
She's praying.
wish.
She's very devoted. Every movement is perfectly considered and with absolute precision. And I think it says a lot about the character. And then look, as we see her move, it's almost like a martial artist, right? It's almost just like, boom, perfectly, or like a ballet dancer, just excellence in everything she does. And you can see the details, like the bells on the ankle. You can see it's an outfit that's very hard to put on and is perfectly worn,
Somewhere along the
right?
way,
Almost like it's a sacred duty, like it's a sacred action. And now we see her transformed with this transition into a different location. So it's really, really cool intro. Let's continue.
my world was reduced to fields of frozen white.
And I love that sort of like, my world's reduced, we're going back. Really, really cool shot. As she passes through the frame, we see these enemies
The
rising up.
seasons turn, the heavens bless.
I love this shot. Oh, we're gonna break that down
I offer
a little later.
this dance.
Yeah, just a fantastic intro. And again, what did I say? It's like a dance. It's like a choreography of her movement, of her life. Everything is perfectly considered. Look at how she fights.
We pray
Yeah, oh, beautiful. And it is like a sacred ritual. The way she fights is a ritual. She's trained her martial arts, but it is just like her prayer.
for moonlight.
Oh, look at the movement of the camera motivated by her hands. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, everything is perfectly considered.
To blanket
And we're transitioning from the dance into the battle. Look as it thrusts forward, changing focal lengths as the camera rushes through the shot. That's impressive. That's incredibly impressive. We gotta break down that shot later. Wow.
thousand prayers and wishes.
Oh, that was amazing. This is like Yuna from Final Fantasy X, just motivating the camera with this beautiful movement.
Ones never stay slain. A thousand futures.
It's incredible. It's like she's reciting a prayer. Like this dialogue is like her reciting a prayer as she's going through it, and you're seeing almost like a visualization or some sort of meditation as she goes through it. That was an incredible sequence. Look at this. This one shot though is insane. Like several shots here are standouts. This is the first one, I think, with the hands. I mean, look at this. We're tracking. And look at that beautiful shallow depth of field, which means the aperture is just wide open, probably like a 1.4 aperture. As you can see, even parts of the stick are out of focus in this area of the frame. And we're just tracking her hands. And it's all about the delicacy of what she's doing, the absolute precision. And I love that the camera moves with her as she makes that movement, and it kind of reveals her face there. I mean, that's a strong shot, guys. If you're new here, I always pick my favorite shot and I explain why with the cinematic language and why it's good. I want you guys to do the same if you're new. So tell me down in the comments why you like your favorite shot. But look, as we're going to rack focus, she's going to remove her hands. She reveals her face and we rack focus onto her. And just look at this frame, man. It's a painting. Look at this spiral. You want to talk about the Fibonacci numbers? You want to talk about the golden ratio? Look at this spiral following right into her eyes. If we follow the sleeve, it creates a spiral. Beautiful stuff. And this is why art is so cool. There's a science to it, right? And to kind of achieve this creative vision that you have, and to evoke the viewer with emotions, you have to understand the science of it to a degree. Having an eye is not enough. And if you combine the two, you get this just absolute beautiful image. And this is the beauty of film in motion. Not to mention the great performance and the voice acting or the music. And I want to talk about this next shot. It's when she thrusts forward. It's coming up here. Just insane. Right here. And then she just flies forward as if it's motivated by that thrust. Isn't that so cool? And again, the rack focus, we're focused just on that, and it just rushes forward with the petals turning to snowflakes. She slices, and we're actually going to change. We're in a wide angle lens here. As you can see how her leg is like really long in the frame. That's the visual side effect of a wide angle lens. And you can see as she rushes through, the camera is just flying through with her. And she's just kneecapping him with the katana as she goes through, right? And again, wide angle lens, stretching the sword. You see this used with Sephiroth in Final Fantasy a lot, right? It's a beautiful technique. And what's happening here, then the camera is actually going to change focal length. There's another wide angle shot. Look at the stretch. Amazing, amazing distortion here. Really, really shows the momentum and the scale. You're just bounding forward with her. It's so well done. But then here we actually change focal length, so we're zooming in with the camera to capture this guy, and then we're going to zoom back out to the wide angle. So we went to a long lens mid just camera flying at like 20-30 miles per hour, however fast she's moving, and then we come back out to the wide. I mean, just the technical insanity of that shot if it was done in real life, right? So amazing. All right, let's continue. Insane. Yeah. But I love how we keep all the stuff that I just talked about throughout. This was another standout. Yes, using the spiral, the petals. Insane. This is a very well done video. I usually don't pause this much and talk about it as much. That's telling you how good this is. This is how well done this is. It's a lot to talk about here. Wow. And I love that we get the respite in the music here. And then the bell drops. This is insane. We're not even done with this video yet. It's gonna be a battle for the favorite shot today. Like, seriously. Ooh, man, a lot of abstract imagery in this too, like the use of the hands and obscuring the faces.
A year free from misfortune.
Lady Miko, I seek your blessing, peace and prosperity for our children. Lady Miko,
Ooh,
I seek your
it's almost
blessing,
overwhelming.
and destroy
The sound design.
Lady Miko,
Yep.
are you truly willing to grant my wish?
Oh, that's terrifying. Whoa, it's gonna take her life? I love that now the color scheme has changed and we get this purple and blue. This is amazing. The other sequence was crazy. This is insanity. Oh, the music is so good. Look at that. What did I say? The abstract imagery of the hands, almost unsettling, and now look. Are you serious? Did you see that? Oh, that's terrifying. She actually showed fear.
Hiyuki,
Ooh.
do you wish to become a Miko?
Oh, okay, the motivation.
Sister,
I love that shot.
wish for such a thing.
Yeah, this is insane. This is a journey, man. This is a full short film.
Pronodian cycle. That
is a
Look at the shot. Look at the shot. Yes. In the foreground. Yes.
There for the next girl to carry that same future.
The next. Miko,
This is fantastic.
I will be the one to make your wish come true.
Sister.
One life, 2 lives, 1,000 lives without end.
What a great voice performance, man.
If the gods offer,
And she got out. Yeah.
I shall end
Oh.
the line of Miko's myself.
Is this transformation? Oh my goodness. Did she like fuse with the other, her sister? And the music is glorious. Listen to that.
It is here, at the snowfield's edge.
Right as the music hits, just amazing editing. Incredible rhythm to the edit here.
The next endless white.
You see that transition?
The flaming red kindles new life. When those wishes find their dawn, it shall be the spring that waited beneath snow.
This is one of the best ones they've done. No question. No question. One of the best Wuthering Waves. No question.
Your wish, I accept it.
And look at this bookend, man. Look at this beautiful bookend to the entire thing. We end up back in that calmness, in that energy, in that sacred sort of ritualistic movement, in that control and that composure that she had in the beginning. Amazing. And make sure to subscribe if you want to do more cinematic breakdowns together. It's time to do a little bit more breakdown and talk about the favorite shot. So it's going to be a battle, man. This shot right here. Oh my goodness, it stood out to me. Look at this composition. Just beautiful, beautiful use of shadow and of negative space and light. And look at the shadow being stretched out. It's almost a portent of what happens here. So cool. It mimics this part. The stretching out of all the cloth and the kind of just abstract nature of it. So beautiful, beautiful shot there. I also really like this shot, man. Give me a simple shot. Give me a simple shot with amazing composition. I think it was right here, or a little bit before, rather. Or when they were sitting together. But just glorious stuff. Yeah, this one. I love that her sister is obscured. But what does that say? It's like, okay, in this case, she's obscured. Is the memory fading? Right? Can she not see her anymore in her current life? Has she kind of lost her in a way? So if she's thinking back as a memory, she can't see her as much, right? She can't remember her face as well as seeing her every day. It's a really, really poignant way of depicting that. And I love the subtext that can be achieved with the visuals, right? Not everything has to be written on the screen. We're going to get that if it's good filmmaking, which it is right here. So I love that shot. And this whole sequence was insane. We gotta break down just a little bit. I mean, I love the sort of ramp up right here. The disturbance of her calmness. In the first part, I think this in 3 acts. In the first part, we have her just absolutely in control of the ritual, right? Everything is perfectly done. In the second part, we have that ritual disturbed. It's like something has entered into her sort of calm domain that she has. And now we end up having this sort of abstractness, like lack of humanity. Don't see their faces, but it's not in a sort of sacred way that it was in the first shots with her. Now it's unsettling. Now it's strange. Now it's too uniform, right? Feels like a perversion of that.
I seek your blessing. A year free from misfortune.
And then we start to get an overwhelming feeling. But what I like, look at that shot. What I like is how it starts to build up very subtly. Right, and then listen to the sound design. This is where the sound design shines. Starts to get too much. The bells, and then it's just full on horror right here. Like, but I love the sort of overstimulation of that builds and builds and builds, and then it just consumes. And then it's cool because it almost looks like the print of her outfit or something. Again, this like sort of perversion of the sacred in this case. And I love how she's fighting. But this idea of there's a similar idea in Final Fantasy 15 with Arden. It's a really cool character. The idea of sort of absorbing everyone's pain as a sort of savior figure, it takes a toll on you. You absorb that pain. This goes for any mental health professional in our world as well, or a lot of people like trauma doctors and EMTs and everything. It's a very similar idea. right? You are sort of giving up a part of yourself, a part of your piece to save people's lives, to save people's minds and heal them. It's a noble pursuit, but there's gonna be a lot of darkness, right, that you willingly take on, and that's why it's a noble pursuit. So anyways, I love this whole sequence. Very, very cool. This is what I wanted to look at. This part, this hand-drawn abstraction. What in the world is this? Hand symbols and just leading down this endless spiral of despair. And then look at some of these hand-painted imagery. I mean, it's terrifying. It's like teeth in a mouth are the praying hands demanding her life, and this is her just tortured, being, you know, upended and held up by the despair and everything. A beautiful image, and it's on the screen for like 2 frames, and the teeth chomped down, crushing her and everything. I mean, very, very, very intense imagery, very Eastern imagery. We love to see it. I mean, look at this. A lot of Eastern thought on display here, Eastern philosophy. Look at that. The doorway is the teeth now. I mean, come on. And this sort of sequence, that's why I wanted to pause play through this, because you're not going to catch every single micro detail in the first viewing. But in a video like this, it's a short film that's going to be watched a lot, and people enjoy the music in these. You're going to get a lot from being able to go back. So yeah, this is just fantastic. I think it's by far one of the best that they've done. And then again, we look at this. She gets completely, like, she has the freedom. She's starting to get away, and then she starts to get overwhelmed once again. In this time, it's not going to be enough that she's going to be fighting it herself. She needs this memory. And this is why this third sort of act, if you will, happens. I mean, look at the hand-painted imagery, and we come to this peaceful image. All right, and what I like is, what did I just say? This is why art is so cool, right? She's taking on all their pain. So she looks like this, like she's all right. She looks sacred. She looks peaceful, but her shadow is stretched across the screen, almost like it's too much, stretching her too much, like she was in the mouth getting chomped down and everything. Just beautiful imagery, beautiful artwork here on display. And again, back to the peaceful color scheme. Wuthering Waves actually shines in the lighting. The lighting is really well done in a lot of this, and you can see it here. Just beautiful showcase of the characters.
To cleanse all calamity, to
Yeah.
bear for the next girl to carry that same future.
Right, so they're talking about the cost. Again, I'm not a lore master. I don't know the deep lore of what a Miko is. Let me know all the details if you are. I'd love to hear about it. I love that profile too. It's a beautifully drawn profile. I really like that. Look at this soul petal falling.
Miko.
And did you see what's happening here? So what we've done is,
Miko.
it's not so much lowering the frame rate. It's actually lowering the shutter speed of the camera. We get this just a little bit of sort of bleeding into each frame and a little bit of blur. And it's a beautiful technique, and it has just some sort of feeling like an old memory or something because of that. Watch the petals. See how they fall? And it's at a different frame rate than you see in these beautiful, 60 FPS ones.
I will be
Man, really nice technique. There's a lot going on in this. I love this shot too. I mean, we're talking about, look at the background.
2 lives.
Yep.
1,000 lives without end.
That's got to be my favorite line too. Listen to how she delivers this. Listen to the strength that enters into her voice.
1 life. 2 lives. 1,000 lives without end.
That's got to be my favorite line. You guys know I love voice acting too, and I have my voice acting videos with my wife.
If the gods offer no
That's great.
I shall.
I really like this too. This transformation is crazy. I shall end the line of Miko's myself. Yeah, I really like the idea, and I don't know if this is her like taking on every responsibility. No more women will have to go through this, just her. It's a cool idea. This sort of shrine maiden responsibility. But yeah, I love the visual representation of what she's going through. I mean, look at this. Come on. We have to talk about this hit right here.
It is here.
Camera falls the sword. just insane. Insane editing, music, composition, the framing, the character design, the coloring, everything is on point.
A flaming red kindles a new life.
Yeah,
When those
just a
wishes
complete
find
transformation.
It shall be the spring that waited beneath snow.
And I want you to notice one more detail,
Beneath
the sort of bookend here. Pretty sure that's a bell,
spring that waited.
right? So the bells were something that was causing her overstimulation and pain, and now she has sort of mastered that and found the peace within the struggle. So I think that's so cool. And then there it is, like I said, back to this sort of bookend. It works as a great short film by itself. Peace, right? The last frame is this piece. So, all right, gotta choose the favorite shot. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's gonna be this one. It's gonna be this one right here.
We pray for moonlight
Boom.
to guard the harvest.
I mean, come on. That's my favorite shot for the reasons I listed. It's amazing. We not only get this beautiful, beautiful sort of almost abstract imagery of the hands and the stick. Look how it swipes under the camera. We build this spiral, but then the spiral keeps going. The spiral keeps going, and like this frame too is going to be my favorite throughout. But then the spiral keeps going, and the camera still flows around her completely, and then we end with this frame, which is another beautiful composition. Everything is like the sort of keyframes, as we say, are perfect, and it has the movement, and it has the color use and everything. So that's going to be my favorite. But there's a lot of good pictures. So I want to hear what your favorite one is. And I hope you guys enjoyed your time today. This is a fantastic video. I think it might be the best from Wuthering Waves. Just 100%. Yeah, no question. Fantastic stuff. So let me know if you agree. Follow my voice acting on my other channels and my Instagram if you want to see more. And wow, let me know what I should react to next and do a breakdown of. So have a good day, guys.